So it's good to be back with one of my favorite Iron Blooded Orphans kits, the HG Astaroth Origin. That's it. This kit is a pain to pose properly because of there's so much armor on the shoulders of the kit, and with the added weight of the weapons, which are small, it'll cause the arms to droop over time because of the weak polycaps inside the body, which I could probably take the kit apart and glue them so it's tighter, but it's such a hassle. So the other thing is that it uses stickers in areas which I find are rather unnecessary, which for example, the heels of the shoes, the around the base of the thrusters, and the elbows of the kit. So I understand that they would give you stickers for the top of the backpack, but then it's a wraparound, so those never look good. So there were crests for the wings as well, but I have left them out. Other than that, I have used the eye stickers, the crest, and the thigh chevrons. So anything else that you see that is silver on this kit, it's all done with Gundam marker. So like the panel lining for the nano laminate sword. So it's my interpretation of how the suit channels nano laminate particles or AHAM particles, and charges up the weapon. So just to get it out of flight mode for the moment, you can close the wings like so. So now this gives it a really samurai vibe, especially if you have the sledgehammer sheath in one hand and it's doing this HGIBO pose, I guess. You will notice that the arms may get in the way, or rather the shoulder pieces may get in the way of posing, and then it might obscure like the kid's face, and you notice that it droops because of that polycap that I was talking about. But other than that, it's a pretty good kit. The other joints themselves are all pretty solid, and I like it a lot. So the shotgun comes with an angled right hand for it to hold and aim. So it doesn't have its own hand cover, so it shares that with the other hand. It's pretty tight to remove, so I will not do so on this review. Just know that you can do that if you want to, which given the really awesome sword and sheath, who wants to display the extra of the gun, right? So the hammer, the sheath or hammer, you can actually fit it over the sword, and no weight issues except for the polycap joint inside the chest, which, like I said, you can tighten it in place by just pinching the chest and the back of the kit. So on to articulation, which is pretty decent. So side skirts can move up that far, just so I can show you that the kit can actually do split. So it's pretty consistent throughout most of the IBO kits so far. And you again you have this little circle joint in the ankle where you can flatten the feet. There's a ball socket for you to swivel. Now this kit, you notice that it has boosters on its feet, which is why I think you can bend the toes down about that far. But you can make it look like it's jumping or boosting itself off a surface, like say an asteroid. The knee bends about that far. You have thigh swivel, very small side skirts or front skirts that you can move up. So a pretty standard arm articulation. If you move the shoulder pieces out of the way, you can get the arm to raise pretty far. Bicep swivel, elbow bend about that far, and a very solid wrist connection actually. The waist will go 360, and there is a very small ab crunch. You can go side to side, and the head is capable of doing a 360. Let's bring the face into better focus so you can see the very awesome head sculpt. Nice, right? So that wraps up my review for the Astaroth Origin. It's good to be back. Hopefully I will be able to do more reviews sooner, but I've been busy lately, so we shall see. Oops. Okay, that does not happen often. It's just that this the holster here is very tight. So if you try to move it, it tends to pull off the side skirt. I'll see you at the next review then.